some major things for new sellers to consider is just the fact that there's so much traffic going to Walmart now. And I have a slide up here that I'll be presenting at the show, but it really shows like right now on Amazon, there's 2 billion visits per month to the site. And on Walmart, there's only 388 million visits per month, which is still obviously a ton.
Yeah.
But this is what's a
Slacking.
really interesting statistic here is there's 48 customers to every seller on Amazon, whereas on Walmart, there's 1,918 customers to every one seller.
Hello and welcome to White Label Advice. My name is Brooke McNeely. I'm the VP of Marketing here at WhyteSpyder, and I am here today with our amazing Director of Solutions, Harry Wolonsky and Zach Toste.
Toste, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you got it right.
I did it. Yay. Okay, good. Well, welcome guys, and thank you so much for being here. WhyteSpyder, we are going to White Label World Expo at the end of this month. What are you guys going to be doing when we're there?
So we're going to be presenting a Masterclass series over the course of 2 days. The schedules are going to be pretty much repeating for both days, but we're going to go through a range of topics to be educating all the marketplace sellers about anything from getting set up on Walmart.com all the way through to how to optimize your business, operate your PPC campaigns and everything. So it's really exciting.
All right. Harry, what are you going to be doing?
Yeah, so we'll be going back and forth between presentations. What's cool about White Label is it seems the audience is really going to be a mix of people who are currently selling and then also people who are just looking to get started. So I think depending on how we see that audience to really break out, we'll tailor our conversations to who we're speaking to and really just get them excited about the opportunity on Walmart.
Yeah, and I know that there's going to be, this show has a lot of Amazon sellers, and we're focusing mostly on Walmart. And so why is it that Amazon sellers need to be interested in Walmart?
So I would say that a lot of the times, you think about just investment strategies and business strategies in general, right? Like it's always best to diversify your revenue streams or diversify your investments, right? And to us, we think that Walmart.com is, one of the best investments that you can make as a brand in general. It's one of the fastest growing marketplaces out in the e-commerce industry. It's been second behind Amazon, and it's every year you're seeing a massive gain in market share that Walmart is taking over and separating itself from the rest of the competition. So I just think it's a great way for brands to really expose themselves to a lot of potential new customers and also eventually, get that pipe dream of getting into Walmart stores.
What about you, Harry? Anything to add?
I would echo that and say that at Prosper Show this year, which is a show focused on Amazon sellers, I was speaking about Walmart there, and it was definitely a really big theme, and we had one of the biggest turnouts in terms of attendees coming to see that presentation, just because people are really trying to look 5-10 years out and be ahead of the curve wherever possible, right? Whether that's in product development, sourcing, and of course, omni-channel growth. So when it comes to Walmart and diversifying your revenue away from Amazon, not relying so much on Amazon, putting all your eggs in one basket, I think that's a similar theme that we'll see here at White Label.
So what other kind of topics are you guys going to cover? Like what kind of things should people be expecting?
So on the front end of our docket for all of the Masterclass presentations that we have, we're just going to be talking a little bit about, again, why should you be going to Walmart if you're an Amazon brand or a white label seller trying to look to break into a certain category, really trying to give you the basics, the 101, if you will, of Walmart. And then as the time goes on during the day, we're going to start getting deeper and deeper into topics. We're going to be talking a little bit about listing optimizations, what's a content quality score, how does the Walmart algorithm prioritize items in the search grid, and then going more down into, Harry is going to be presenting on the secrets of success to sell on Walmart Marketplace.
That's exciting.
There's some good content in there. And then finally, we're going to round it out with something that we're both really excited about is we're going to bring some of our colleagues who we all used to work together at Walmart.com. And we're going to have a little Q&A roundtable discussion with some of our friends who are on the account management side, and then Corey Hammond, who's the head of product.
That's exciting. Yeah, I think this is really, really cool that you guys are going to actually bring in a bunch of people that are, former Walmart merchants. And so can you tell a little bit about like what makes you guys Walmart experts and like what you guys did at Walmart during your time there?
Yeah. So once upon a time, there was a position within Walmart e-commerce called category specialists. And our job was to own and operate a category within the Walmart.com assortment. So we were part of just a really, really massive push a couple years ago that Walmart and Jet had of hiring some really good talent, bringing in some very smart people, and just entrusting us to really learn the ins and outs of Walmart e-commerce. And from that, we learned obviously all of the internal tools, learned how to really merchandise properly online, and figure out the enigma that is the Walmart algorithm. And over time, as Walmart has changed their priorities internally, I would say that the knowledge that exists both internally and externally with the workings of Walmart.com has become more scarce. So I think over time, something that we hold really valuable is that now we're kind of part of this, I guess you could call it like a dying breed of people who really have like a deep expertise and knowledge of the internal workings of like the Walmart.com ecosystem.
That's really cool. And Harry, I know that because you know a lot about Amazon and you know a lot about Walmart, and so you can really like help talk to people about what those differences are. So what are some of the differences between Amazon and Walmart?
Yeah, that's a great point. There is massive differences across the 1P space and the 3P space, even just in the Walmart ecosystem. So one thing I want to highlight at White Label is kind of just showing comparisons side by side, Amazon versus Walmart, and just showing, the reality of where Walmart's at now, right? So some major things for new sellers to consider is just the fact that there's so much traffic going to Walmart now. And I have a slide up here that I'll be presenting at the show, but it really shows like right now on Amazon, there's 2 billion visits per month to the site. And on Walmart, there's only 388 million visits per month, which is still obviously a ton.
Yeah.
But this is what's
Slacking.
a really interesting statistic here is there's 48 customers to every seller on Amazon, whereas on Walmart, there's 1,918 customers to every one seller. So that just shows how there's way less sellers on Walmart, way less competition. And right now, if you get in early, in some categories, it's pretty much a land grab, especially if you're using the resources like WFS and doing some of the more strategic things that I'm sure we'll discuss to take advantage of that opportunity.
That's really exciting. I know we just did a webinar with Walmart Marketplace about that same thing, and they have some deals going on. So that's, you guys check that out too. I know. How can people sign up for the masterclass? Like, do you go online? Is it just like, can you sign up beforehand?
I think we're posted on the White Label website. I think, Zach, you need to send in a headshot. But right now, I definitely
No, we got Zach's headshot.
Brooke's got my headshots.
Okay.
I do. Yes,
Good.
all the headshots are in, and I've seen the art. And you guys are standing there, and you're smiling, and you have like a little thing that says, "I'm Zach," and it says,
Oh, perfect.
And it's what you guys are going to be talking about. It's going to be really, really cool. But yes,
Yeah,
I think,
so
it is online.
on the site.
Yeah, on the site you can sign up.
And then I don't know if you can sign up, but they're marketing it. And then I know at the show, they're going to be driving traffic to the Masterclass section.
That's right. So yeah, you guys can. You guys will be talking, and it basically just goes all day, and you do it 2 days in a row. So you guys can be talking a lot.
Oh yeah, and we currently have it organized in a way where, it's Harry's going on for an hour, and the block of an hour, we're going to try to break it up to where the presentation is only taking 15, 20 minutes or so, leave some time for questions, and then obviously we want to be able to interact with the audience in the show as well. So if there's anybody who wants to learn a little bit more about WhyteSpyder or learn about selling on Walmart.com, we're bookending some time at the end to be able to take the clients and, take them off to the side and have some good discussions and hopefully make some good traction with some sellers.
That was another one of my questions is if, and why should people, think of this one-on-one time as just really, it's really awesome. Like what are the opportunities that, they're having to get one-on-one time with basically a Walmart expert?
I think one of the common questions we'll get there is, I'm in this particular category selling on Amazon, should I sell on Walmart? And it's kind of the magic question and it's something that popped up a lot at Prosper Show. Someone would come up and be like, hey, I'm in the arts and craft category, or I'm selling in home and baby. And they want to just gauge the size of the opportunity on Walmart. So I think we'll be doing a lot of that, fielding those questions. But one thing, of course, that we'll be talking about is our software and how it really helps you just understand the lay of the land on Walmart, because notoriously Walmart is very strict and has a high level of data integrity, whereas Amazon really puts it all out there. So things on Amazon, if you're a seller and you're registered with your brand, you can access things like search frequency ranks, BSRs, bestseller ranks, and kind of use that data to understand how to craft your listings, understand how big the marketplace opportunity is. There's a lot of plugins and tools available for Walmart or for Amazon sellers to understand how other sellers are performing. So, the fact that Walmart data doesn't exist and isn't publicly available, gives us a huge advantage, being that we have the access that we do.
That's cool. I know. Everybody says that they have software now. It's like the new cool thing.
Yeah.
And so, what is it about our software? What is it about SKU Ninja and Seller Suite? What is it about Seller Suite that is going to stand out and just be different than all the other software that's out there?
I mean, I would say, just again, coming from having used a lot of internal Walmart tools and just knowing how the operation works, WhyteSpyder and Seller Suite in particular do a great job of making just content management and running your business on Walmart a lot easier. There are some headaches, just like any software in the Walmart side, that going through Seller Center directly is sometimes a little bit complicated. It can be a little bit frustrating, which is understandable. And I think that Seller Suite in particular does a great job of just making that process a little bit more simple. It makes finding information that isn't readily available on the actual Walmart tools a lot more visible to suppliers. And there's also a lot of things that are showcased inside of the WhyteSpyder Seller Suite tool that aren't available in Walmart.com, and Walmart does not give the data, or if they do give it, it's in a very different format. So for example, the keyword data that we have available to us, Walmart has started to provide some sort of broad general guidelines within Seller Center, but nothing very tangible and in-depth, whereas we're able to pull category level data for your product type and give you exactly what customers are searching for directly on Walmart.com.
Mm-hmm. And a lot of this comes from just our relationship that we have with Walmart, and especially the marketplace team. I know that we are working on getting an API and all this other stuff, and it's going to be really, really cool. It's just great because we're kind of a partner with Walmart Marketplace, and so that's really awesome. So if people are coming and they want to come and stop by to see you guys talk about Walmart, where should they go? What booth are we in?
4031? Was that
David?
it?
It's 4031.
Yes.
Oh,
yay!
Good job, Zach.
Yay!
The crowd goes wild.
Yeah, we had to look it up beforehand, and then now that we've talked for like 15 minutes, I was like, I don't know, I don't really remember. But good job, Zach.
Booth
Yes.
4031. We're going to be on a big stage, and it's going to be Harry and I just giving the most entertaining performances in the entire
I might do a little
conference.
stand-up comedy bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Sergio,
I'm
but
thinking
I know
about
that Sergio is also going to be there.
Oh
and
yeah,
he's another-
he should definitely do it.
and he does stand up.
You think it's a joke or whatever, but I think Sergio might do something like that if we have some time.
Should we describe the meme channel that he had at Jet?
I think so. Yes, I want to hear about
real
this.
quick. Should we get into that?
Oh man. Okay. So Sergio is so he's on the DCP team, which is our account services team, and oddly enough, I have been on Sergio's team and with him since day one of his professional career.
Wow.
So him and I started in training together. We went through the whole 2-week instruction together, and then we were placed on the same team together. So I have been with Sergio the entire time. And one day we were wrapping up training, and we're sitting there on a new Walmart laptops in the cool office in Hoboken, and he was like, "Man, there's something missing in the culture here, and I think there should be a place where people can make some funny jokes and stuff like that." So he added me and a couple of other friends, and I added Harry into the group, and it was a small little group of 8 to 10 of us, and we started throwing back memes and jokes back and forth to each other, and it ended up growing to
Jeez, 2,000.
2,000 people.
Yeah.
And,
It's
you know,
crazy.
That's amazing.
once
People
the
would
whole-
actually start posting company news in the meme channel because
Because I knew that more people would
everyone,
check that.
the engagement rate was really high because the content that Sergio was making was just phenomenal.
It was
Is it
crazy.
hilarious?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Well, I now I
we'll
know
have to
what
get
we need
him
to bring
up.
back. Yeah,
Yeah.
and we need to create this at the WhyteSpyder too.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much, and I really appreciate it. And